Hey guys, welcome back to C2 Cubing. Today I'm going to be showing you how to solve a 3x3. Alright, so I'm going to be showing you how to solve a 3x3. So what you're first going to want to know is notation, which is basically how you turn the cube in algorithms. So I'm going to show you how to do notation. Okay, so basically I can't really edit and show things around here, but this is notation. So this will be R. So if you just see the letter R, that stands for right. If you see just L, that'd be like this. If you see a U, that stands for up. If you see a D, that stands for down and looks like this. And if you see a B, that stands for back. Also, you might also be asking, I need to get it back. Okay, just wait. I'm gonna have to solve this again pretty much. Whatever, I'm pretty fast at solving it at least. Except this isn't my main. Sorry guys. I could have just watched the video in reverse, but I don't know how to edit yet. How do you do this? I keep messing up, guys. Just wait, I'm sorry. I know, I messed up. I get the worst cases on this cube. Okay, there you go. We solved it. That was the advanced method. Don't worry about that. But yeah, but also if you see an R and then there's a little dash next to it, then that would be an R prime, which would be turning it instead. This is R like this. See, this is R, but it would be R prime like this. So see, this is R prime. This is L prime. This is U prime. This is D prime. Actually, this is D prime. And then this is B prime. And then this is B prime. And then that's pretty much it. Also, this is F, and then this is F prime. So now you know that. So now I think you're ready for algorithms, but also the last move is two moves. So if you see a little R and then a 2 next to it, that means you turn the R side twice. It doesn't matter which way. So as you can see, if I turn it this way, it leaves this pattern. But if I also turn it this way, it still leaves that pattern. So it doesn't matter which way you turn it. It just do it twice. It could be an R2. It could be F. This is R2, L2, F2, B2, D2, U2. I'll show you how to make that pattern in another video. Okay, so now first you're going to scramble up your cube. If it's already scrambled, then you don't need to do this step. So the first step is the cross. So what you're going to do is you're going to match up this. So see this corner here? You're going to match it up to the center. So as you can see, it would match up with orange. And then we're going to find another one. So as you can see, but if we bring this down, it's not matching with the center. So you're going to try to fix that to turn it to match it with the center. So you now see that it's going to match like this. And then you can just bring it down twice, which is going to be a 2 move. But then also what happens if you try to put it down there, but it's flipped? If it's flipped, then you're going to do something different. You're going to move it, so you're going to move it out of the way. You're going to move it over here, then bring this down, bring this move in, and then bring it back up, just like that. So that is basically what you do, but sometimes it could get stuck like this, where it's like this. So you don't know how to get it out of this because, see, it's kind of stuck in there. So you're just going to go R, U, R prime if it's right there. And then hopefully it should line up. And then you can just bring it down. Okay, that was cross. There's no algorithms. Now we're going to move on to an algorithm called R prime, D prime, R, D. So this is what it looks like. R prime, D prime, R, D. I'll give you a few seconds to write it down. Or you could just pause the video and write it down if you want to. But yeah, that is basically what you're going to be doing. So yeah, but now we're going to do R prime, D prime, R, D. So you're first going to find a corner and then put it in the correct slot. So as you can see, if we bring this up, it's going to match. So then you're going to do R prime, D prime on this. So put it on the right slot, just like right here, and then do R prime, D prime, R, D. Pretty simple. Just this simple motion. D, R prime, D prime, R, D. And then just keep doing that until it should be in there. Just like that. So you can do it again, but sometimes you might see that it's sometimes stuck in here. So we don't want it up here, but we can still do R prime, D prime, R, D on it. Just put it in the right slot, and then it would make it in there. So, but sometimes when it's facing at the bottom, you can still do R prime, D prime, R, D. Just keep doing it over and over. So that is basically, so you just do R prime, D prime, R, D just as long as it's in the slot. So here we go, we're doing R prime, D prime, R, D. Also, sometimes it could take one time to do R prime, D prime, R, D, and that is pretty good. So now we're gonna move on to the edges. So you wanna get the first 2 layers done, which would be these 2. But let's move on to the 2 layers, because now you finally have 1 layer. Now let's do the second layer. So now the second layer, there's gonna be a bunch of algorithms. So basically what you're gonna do is first find an edge piece without yellow in it. So I'm gonna give you a second to find one without yellow. So if you found one, then good. And then you're gonna see, and then match up with the center, just like this, and then see which way it needs to go to get solved. Does it need to go this way, or does it need to go this way? If it needs to go this way, then the algorithm is gonna be U prime, L prime, U, R prime, L, U, F, U prime, F prime, just like that. And that's basically what you do if you do that. So you see I have another one that needs to go in here, so it goes to this side, so just do that algorithm again. I'm gonna do it slow so you guys can copy. But sometimes it also needs to go to this side. So if it needs to go to this side, then you're gonna do a completely different algorithm. It is U, R, U prime, R prime, U, F prime, U, F. So that is basically the algorithm. But sometimes it might be stuck in here flipped. You just put in a random edge. So see, this one does have yellow. We don't care about it, so you can just stick that in. Just like that. And there we go. Now we have it. So it needs to go to the right again, right here. So that means the algorithm would be U, R, U prime, R prime, U, F prime, U, F. So also I'm really sorry that I can't really edit it and like put the algorithm up here, but I'm trying, okay? So now you could get any case but beyond here. So I don't really know what to do. I'm not a beginner anymore. I don't know what to do. Whatever. So I don't remember the beginner's method very well. Oh yeah, so guys, if you see this is line, so if you see that I don't know what you're supposed to be doing. Oh yeah, you're supposed to be getting these 2 up. So if you're trying, so now if you get this case, which is the line case, you're gonna do this algorithm. So see, it's in a line, and so see, it's just basically in a line. Then you're gonna do this algorithm: F, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime. And there you go. Now you solved it. But sometimes you might get this case. If you get this case where there's kind of like an L shape like this, and hold it like this, and do F, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime. And then you have a line case, then you do this again. But sometimes you might have this case, where there's just a dot. If you have just a dot, then you're gonna do it from any angle. Just do F, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime, just like that. And now you have this case, so you can just do U2. Now it's in the L like this. Now do F, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime. Now that'll bring you to line case, which you just do the algorithm. And now we're going to be trying to solve these things here. So keep turning the cube until you have at least 2 matched up. So you found 2, then that means that's good. And I don't remember the algorithm for it, so I think you just put these in the back, and then you do R, U, R prime, U prime, I don't know. I don't really remember. I'm not a beginner anymore. I don't know. Does this work? Nope. I don't know what you do here. I don't know what to do here, so I don't know. So I don't know what you guys do here. I'm gonna try to figure it out. I'm gonna do a cut and try to figure this out.